Hey, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video is edifying, Lord, when Akim gets some from this video. Quick video. Get Ecclesiastes, a couple of precepts in Ecclesiastes, the first chapter, and then I'll bounce around and get a couple of precepts. Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lord, Akim get something from this video, and you sisters that may watch the video, you get something from it as well. What I'm basically going to get into is, the truth and wisdom and knowledge is pinnacle. Okay, that's it has to be at the forefront of your mind, especially in darkness, right? And this world is considered darkness. The current rulership is wickedness, and wickedness is equivalent to darkness. Okay, but when you're illuminated, holding this knowledge, holding this wisdom, it's a price for it. You're gonna go through a lot of shit. You're gonna go through a lot. You're gonna go through some shit, man. Matter of fact, let's get that. I think that's in Sirach, the 7th chapter. I could be wrong. See, Sirach, by Crook Ways. Yep, Sirach the 4th, Salakia. This is Sirach 4. Start at 15. It says, "Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations." And Scripture said we endure to the end. That's part of the promise is, judging the nations and being kings. Right now we are at a humbling setting. Just with the things that, we go through and the things that we have to be purged from in this current world. And also the things that the Lord is protecting you from, man, or, withholding giving to you until you're ready for it. Okay. It says whoso, because if you get something too early, it could destroy you. Okay. If you get like a certain blessing, say money, right? The Lord won't, give you something, until it's fit, man. If he, cares about you. Okay. Because if you're not ready for a certain possession or you're not ready for certain things, it could lead to your destruction. Like, it's like getting a good looking woman, like the best looking woman you ever had, man, and once you get her, you're going to be infatuated with her. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be, you're going to be, I hate to say mesmerized, but you're going to like your little piece. You know what I mean? And, she could be doing all the right things at first and all that, and you come home, it's dinner cooked, it's your bath ready, she bathing you, she doing this, she doing that, right? And she got candles lit throughout the house. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, go in the bedroom and magic happen. Right? It'd be so good you feel like you don't even need no other, you don't need no number two, right? But for some men, that could destroy men if you're not ready for it, because the moment that demon hop on her, because it will hop on her, right? The moment that demon hop on her, and the moment she get to test, especially in this world, it could be to the point where, like, she get to using other men against you. Other men think she beautiful as well, and what you won't do, 50 other niggas gonna do because they don't have any morale or no morals or principles, right? So now she's using that against you to try to get you to submit to, her power, which she has none, right? But she wants power. It's always a game of power, right? When it comes to these bitches, right? But if you're not ready for that, it could destroy you, because what I mean by that is that you won't be ready to leave her. You won't be ready to break up with her. You won't be ready to, because you're so infatuated with this bitch, right? But Scripture said if she don't go in the way that you will have her, cut her off from write her a bill of divorce. Let her go. Let that bitch go, right? But, or cling on to it, and it'll be as if you held a scorpion. You're going to get stung and stung and stung, and it could be to your detriment, right? You don't want that. Okay? This is Sirach 4 and 15. It says, "Whoso giveth ear unto her shall judge the nations, and he that attendeth unto her shall dwell securely. If a man commit himself unto her, and this her is talking about wisdom. This should be your first wife. Okay, this has to be your first wife. You know, more than your wife in the house. This is your guide. Okay, this is your, this is what you use to maneuver. You know what I mean? It says, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generation shall hold her in possession. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways. And this is what you go through when you come into the truth. Because what Scripture say, when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You're going to go through a lot of things, man. You know, you're going to go through, and all of us have our personal little hell that we go through, but you're going to go through some shit. Okay? And you can't shy away. You can't be timid with it. No, it's part of the growing pains, man. It says, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment, because Scripture say what? Make not haste in the time of trouble, and torment him with her discipline. It says, until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Then will she return the straight way unto him, and comfort him, and show him her secrets. But if he go wrong, she will forsake him and give him over to his own ruin. See? Give you over to your own ruin if you forsake her. Okay? It says, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. Okay? So let's go here. This is Ecclesiastes 1. I get it in the NIV. It says, I apply my mind to study and to explore by wisdom all that is done under the heavens. What a heavy burden the Most High has laid on mankind. I have seen all the things that are done under the sun. All of them are meaningless, a chasing after the wind. It says, what is crooked cannot be made straightened. What is lacking cannot be counted. I said to myself, look, I have increased in wisdom more than any who has ruled over Jerusalem before me. And he did. Solomon was he did have a lot of wisdom. Had the most wisdom. It says, I have experienced much of wisdom and knowledge. Then I applied myself to the understanding of wisdom, and also madness and folly. See, understanding both sides. And this is what you are exposed to when you come into this truth, because in a world, right, you might have been indulging in folly and thought the shit was cool, and figured out, okay, this shit is not cool, right? You might have thought the shit was cool. You might have thought the shit was straight. Then you figure out, once you become illuminated and you have that wisdom, you feel like, oh man, this shit is vexing. This shit is this shit is that. This shit is not cool, right? Certain things you used to listen to, you don't listen to anymore. Certain things you used to watch, you don't watch anymore, right? Certain women you would talk to in the world, you don't talk to anymore, because now you have the wisdom to understand what certain shit is and what could destroy you and what's bad for you and what's good for you. Okay? But niggas in the world is just stuck in folly. The world is in folly. It says what? Gross darkness to people. Right? It says, then I applied myself to the understanding of wisdom, and also of madness and folly. But I learned that this too is a chasing after the wind. For with much wisdom comes much sorrow. The more knowledge, the more grief. So with much wisdom comes much sorrow. Okay, because now you understand. Now you have a clear mind to certain things. Like damn. So everything is like damn. Everything that's foolish. Right? It says, the more knowledge, the more grief. Okay? Let me see. The wind blows, sun rises, generations come. Okay, that was it on that, basically. Okay, so let me go here, back in here, really quick. Let me go to First Esdras 4. And I'll start at verse 4. It says, O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day. And that's proving that the sun goes around the earth. Okay, it's 35, it says, is he not great that maketh these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things. See, great is the truth, and stronger than all things. It says, all the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth it. All works shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. And their unrighteousness also they shall perish. See? You know? In your unrighteousness, and the people unrighteousness, they're going to perish. Okay, it says, as for the truth, it endureth, and is always strong, it liveth and conquereth forevermore. See? It says, with her, which is that wisdom again, there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she doeth the things that are just, fair, okay, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things, right? So refraining from all unjust and wicked things, man. That's why you can't be unjust nor wicked. You have to try to purge that shit up out of you, man. Okay? It says, and having this wisdom, it'll do that. Because now you understand. See, when you come into this truth and this knowledge, you now have, like, your conscience is now telling you right and wrong. What's right and what's wrong? Like, that's wrong, bro. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. And sometimes you slip and fall. But it says what? A just man falleth 7 times, but he get back up again, but the wicked fall into mischief. You don't want to be the one that fall into mischief. Okay? It says, with her there is no accepting of persons or rewards, but she doeth the things that are just, and refraineth from all unjust and wicked things. And all men do well like of her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteousness, and she is the strength, kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the Most High, power of truth. Okay? So what's pinnacle? The truth. What's pinnacle? This wisdom, this knowledge, this understanding. This is above everything. You need it. It's a guide to everything. To everything you trying to do. This is a guide to it, man. Okay, this truth, man. That's why it's important. This is Proverbs 5. And in 8, it says, remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. Now, this her is talking about other philosophies. Okay, you can start up in Proverbs and you'll get into it. This her right here is talking about the evilness, other philosophies, the things that basically wickedness. Okay, it says, and come not nigh the door of her house, lest thou give thy honor unto others, and thy years unto the cruel. Jump down. It says, and thou mourn at the last. This is 11. It says, and thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. See? And these people hate instruction, and their mind do despise reproof. Right? That's why scriptures say, in what is that, Wisdom of Solomon, in the 4th or 5th chapter, it says, what have our vaunting profited us? Nothing. Okay? It says, it says, I have not obeyed the voice of my... You got these niggas, man, that sit here and make fun of Jake, right? And poke fun and make fun of the knowledge of truth and understanding. And, you niggas who do that, man, you got your reward, man. And it's not a pleasant one. It's not a good one. It's not one that's going to be funny. Okay? It says, and have not obeyed the voice of my teacher. Start at 12. It says, and say, how have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. Basically, I'm going to jump down, but I want to read 13 again. It says, and have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. See, that's what you people going to say, right? That's what it's going to be. Damn. It was right there. It was, but what? When the family of the word come, you ain't going to be able to get it. Okay. 19. It says, let her be as the loving hind hen in pleasant roe. Right. Now hers again, talking about wisdom. It says, let her breast satisfy thee at all times, and be thou ravished always with her love. And why wilt thou, my son, be ravished with a strange woman? See, these other philosophies. The evilness, wickedness, and embrace the bosom of a stranger. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord Yahweh, and he pondereth all her goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. It says, he shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. And if you don't have wisdom, you don't apply it, this will be the outcome.